girl can cook. She got the recipe. She got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic. I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make an old school southern classic, and that's some good old butter beans and some hoe cakes with turkey necks, y'all. That's how we do it down here in the South. So if you aren't already, subscribe to my channel and let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to add 8 cups of water into a heavy bottom pot. You guys, you don't have to use a Dutch oven for this, but that's what I'm using. I believe this pot is about 8 to 9 quarts, okay? But we're doing 8 cups of water. And to that, we're going to add in some smoked turkey necks, y'all. These are smoked turkey necks. You can get them from out of your local grocery store. And for some flavoring, we're going to do about 1 to 2 teaspoons of that Better Than Bouillon chicken base. So if you have a chicken cube, whatever, you can use that. Now, I have some fresh chopped vegetables here. I'm going to add in 1 whole small bell pepper that I diced up and 1 whole small yellow onion that I diced up. You can cut them up however you want. That's your business, okay? That's your kitchen. I'm not going to tell you what to do, all right? Now, go ahead and give that a quick mix. To that, we're just going to add in a little bit of black pepper, just to flavor the water a little bit. You know, kind of like pot liquor, just a little bit. And give that a quick mix so we get it all nice and incorporated. And honey, that is all you have to do for now. We're going to cook this on high, covered, for about 30 minutes. The reason for that is because those turkey necks take a little while to break down. So we want to give them a head start because they're not going to cook at the same time and the same rate as the beans. All right. So go ahead and give them a head start. They don't have to shred at this point. You just want to cook them down. Now, I have 28 ounces of some butter beans. And yes, they're green like Lima beans because guess what? They're the same, okay? But go ahead and add those in. These are the frozen kind. This is not for a dried bean recipe. Keep that in mind, all right? I rinsed them off and popped them in there. To season it up, we're going to add in a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead and get that in there. I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of seasoned salt. You can use regular salt or any type of salt-based flavoring of your choice. A 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, which is optional because I like a little kick to mine. And then we're going to follow up with a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. All right. So once you get that in, give it a quick mix. You guys, these beans don't need much. It's just the tender love and care that you're going to put in them that's going to really come through, okay? Love is the main ingredient. These seasons can't do nothing for this. It's the love. But anyway, cover and simmer, vent it just a little bit for about 45 to 60 minutes. And y'all, halfway through that, make sure you check it because the liquid is going to cook out and them beans will stick to the bottom. Them beans will burn in the kitchen, okay? So go ahead and check them. If you need to add a little water to the pot, that's fine. Only add in like a 1/2 cup to a cup at a time. But after that 60-minute mark, you guys, your beans should be cooked all the way down. And on a personal tip, I like mine just like this. If you prefer them a little bit soupier, you can add more liquid and cook them for less time, okay? But let's go ahead and move on to the star of the show, which is our hoe cakes. And I'm going to tell y'all the difference. First of all, let me go ahead. We need to add in 2 cups of cornmeal mix. This is a mix, which means it includes flour. It's not just raw cornmeal, okay? We're going to add in 1 large egg, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and then we're going to go and hit it with some milk. 1 cup and 1/3, okay? That's what we're going to add in. That's actually the recipe on the back of the bag of the Martha White bag, all right? And the only reason we're doing that is because with a hoe cakes are just cornmeal mix, like regular cornbread mix, fried up, like fried cornbread. Hot water cornbread is cornmeal and hot water, all right? We'll get into that on another day. But go ahead and mix it up. Get you a skillet, a hot skillet, okay? Add in a tablespoon of butter and then about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can add a little melted butter into your mix too if you want to, but I was going to fry it in some oil, so it really didn't make a big difference. But go ahead and mix that up. Get your cornmeal mix in and make sure your skillet is hot, but not piping hot to the point that you just going to burn some up, okay? Because these don't take long to cook, but you don't want them to be gritty either, okay? So they need a little time. They need to cook at least a minute where they start showing bubbles, okay? Once you start seeing those bubbles around the side, go ahead and flip them just like a pancake, y'all. Just like a pancake, but it's cornbread. And make sure the insides are done because it will trick you. Okay, if you need to flip it back over and distribute the heat evenly, you can do that. But just make sure your heat is right and they'll cook right the first time. Okay, go ahead and take those out, and y'all, that's it. Crispy around the edges and delicious in the center. All right, so let's go ahead and plate this up. And there you have it, guys. Our delicious southern butter beans and some Hoecakes. Honey, this is a meal. The weather has been absolutely disrespectful and unusual in Alabama for these past few weeks. I mean, it dropped down to 20 degrees, and this was the first thing that came to my heart and my mind. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, all right? But look, if you try it out, let me know down in the comments, and I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and if you try it out, please let me know. All right, and I'll see y'all next time in the next video. Bye.